Coming up on this episode of SEVA TV, we dispose of fats, oils, and grease, go thrifting, and save the planet. Stay tuned for all this and more only on SEVA TV.
The video that we turned in is Fight the Bite. My favorite part was just the experience and like just working with technology.
Welcome to your kingdom news.
This is the motivation and the teamwork.
Today we discuss the environmental issues and find things we can do at home to make a difference. The students over at Franklin High School believe in protecting the environment, and that's why they've created these messages advising what to do with fog.
What are you doing?
Pouring out this milk?
That's fog. You can't put that in your pipes. It'll totally ruin them.
What's fog?
Fog, or fats, oils, and grease, range from a number of items that could damage your pipes, such as fatty foods, oils and grease, milk and dairy products.
How do I dispose of it then?
To properly dispose of grease, wait till it's cooled and pour it in a can, then throw it away. Also remember to throw out scraps as well.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I can take that off your hands. To learn more on how to protect your pipes, visit secctv.com.
Stop! Don't put the peanut butter down the drain.
Wait, why?
Products like meat, milk, and peanut butter can create massive clogs in our sewer system, so just throw the peanut butter away.
Oh, didn't know that. Thank you.
Keep Sacramento's sewers clean and avoid having to deal with costly cleanups and repairs. For more information, go to stoptheclog.com.
Most people wouldn't think twice about pouring oils or grease down the drain. However, doing this can cause major problems for our sewer systems. These substances, combined with roots, can make massive clogs. Help prevent clogs by pouring excess oil and scraping leftover grease into containers. Throw the grease and oils away into the trash instead of the drain. Learn more at www.sacksewer.com.
A monster haunts the suburbs. It builds beneath our feet, it hides behind our walls, causing costly repairs, harmfully impacting the environment. The fog must be stopped. Fats, oils, and grease in the sewer system can create massive clogs, causing backups and overflows. You can help prevent clogs through proper disposal. Don't pour fats, oils, and grease down the drain. Can it, scrape it, and trash it. Stop the clog. Learn more at sacksewer.com.
Fats, oils, grease, fats, oils, grease. Got it memorized yet? Well, I do. While fog may be bad for the environment, saving electricity is good. Find out how you can save power next.
Ahem! Hey, are you forgetting something? Turn me off!
Oh, hi again, but why though?
58% of our electricity is wasted every year. That is about $190 billion wasted annually.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know.
Perhaps one of the good things about the shelter in place is that there are fewer cars on the road, meaning less air pollution. But what does that mean for the beautiful summer sunsets? For more on this, let's hear from the environmental experts over at Oak Hill Elementary School.
Hey girls, how's art club going?
Good.
Look at those sunsets, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, speaking of sunsets, did you guys see last night's sunset?
Yeah.
Wasn't it so pretty and colorful?
Yeah, but did you know it's so pretty and colorful because of pollution?
Really? That's horrible. How does pollution make sunsets so colorful?
Well, not all of it is pollution. It is made of dust, water molecules, smog from cities, and sometimes smoke.
Sadly, the prettiest sunsets happen in the fire season, which are very unhealthy for people. Excess pollution will also make the sunsets look more different and colorful. Also, the pollution can combine with the dust to make it red.
Anyways, pollution creates smog, which covers the world's atmosphere. When the sun sets, the sunlight traveling through the atmosphere comes in contact with the pollution and scatters, creating pretty and colorful sunsets.
If the particle is small compared with the wavelengths of the invisible light, it will scatter short wavelengths such as blue, violet, and red.
But if pollution gets too high, the sky will look cloudy, leaving a dark and gloomy sunset.
Local pollution over cities can turn the sunset redder, but only up to a point. Those lingering pollutants need to be a similar size air molecule, and they need to be suspended in that air.
Wow, I never knew there was so much about sunsets and pollution. Well, I gotta head to a meeting, girls. I'll see you later.
Bye. Bye.
For more information, go to www.weatherpro.com.
Hey guys, we just watched your video and it was really good. I love the graphics and the voiceover sounded amazing. Would you mind saying your first names and your role in the production?
Hi, I'm Maria, and I played the talent, the scriptwriter, and the producer in Sunset Pollution.
Hi, my name is Ella, and I also play the scriptwriter, the talent, and the producer.
My name is Morgan, and I play the producer, talent, editor, and scriptwriter.
And do you guys know why you picked the topic, or how'd you come to the topic?
Yeah, so we picked the topic. Last year, we were walking home from a SEVA Awards, and we saw a beautiful sunset, and we just thought it would be a cool and fun project to do and learn about how they get their color.
Now that everyone's at home and not driving as much, do you think that's going to help with the pollution problem?
A little, yeah, probably, but the factories, they're still using fossil fuels and there's still fires. So it's still making pollution.
So with everyone staying at home, do you think that water and electricity consumption will increase?
Yes, because a lot of people, they're bored, and sometimes a lot of people, when they're bored, they go on TVs or iPad minis or electronics. That's electricity. And also to get clean because of this pandemic, people have to wash their hands thoroughly, so that also uses water and electricity.
Are you guys working on any videos now?
Actually, yes, I am. I'm working on an anime.
That sounds really cool. What about you guys?
I'm working on a little animation. It's been a while since I've worked on it, but I'm making progress.
Do you guys have any plans for next year?
Yeah, well, Morgan's going off to middle school, but me and Maria, we want to make a video about how to take care of your glasses.
Yes. We were given the topic by our teachers.
What advice do you guys have for people staying at home to save water and electricity?
We would say, when you're washing your hands, try to turn off the water when you're scrubbing it, and don't leave it on longer than you need to. And maybe for technology or devices, set a time limit so you don't stay on it for too long and waste a bunch of energy.
And turn off the lights when you're not using them.
All right, thank you guys for talking to us and connecting with us. We really liked your video, and hopefully we'll be able to see more made by you guys in the future.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The thing about saving the planet is that it can also save yourself a lot of money, so it should be a no-brainer when it comes to recycling. Here are a few ways to learn better recycling habits.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Don't just throw away plastic. 80% of plastic never get recycled. That's over 38 million plastic that goes into landfills. Reuse the plastic and make it into something new, both healthy and beneficial. Find ways to recycle the plastic, give it a new life and purpose. There are so many ways out there. Make sure to have parental vision for some of these projects. Be safe and go green.
So do you think a hot dog is a sandwich? No, it isn't, because why are you in the trash can?
Unimportant, but what are you guys doing adding to the 85,000 pounds of paper that is thrown into our landfill every day? Save our world. And now you know to recycle.
Did you know that 100% of trash is trash? But here in America, 75% of our trash can be recycled, but only 30% of our trash is actually recycled. It's an epidemic that even destroys our school campuses. I can easily find items that can be recycled. Look at this. It's your duty to recycle goods. They can be found all over your campus. Give it a try.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. One surprising way to check all 3 boxes is by going thrifting. Instead of tossing out old clothes and buying new ones, why not consider thrift shopping instead? Let's see how the students over at Cordova High School are saving the environment by thrifting.
So, what's your name?
Andrew.
Cove Pena.
Keyshawn.
My name's Julissa. I'm Taylor.
I'm Mariah.
Riley.
My name's Anna.
My name is Ethan.
Stephanie Gonzalez.
Emma DeWolf.
My name is Marquita. My name is Madeline.
What is your opinion on thrifting and going to thrift stores like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and Eco Thrifts?
Honestly, it's pretty cool to have just like a day thing. Like just go out and have fun and see if you find any good finds.
It's a great way to save money.
It's very stylish.
I think it's a good way to reuse clothes.
Personally, I actually like doing it. I think it's really good for the environment and people should do it more often.
Okay.
I agree with that. I think that people should do it more often instead of going to bigger stores with newer clothing. And it's good for the environment, yeah.
Thrifting's underrated, dude. Like, you can find some cool stuff that you can't, like, find online at, like, a cheaper price, or just, like, some you that you can't find online in general. It's just underrated.
I think it's really great. I've been thrifting since I was really little, and I would always be ashamed of it, but I'm really glad that it's been a bigger thing now. So it's nice to, like, go with friends and just find really cute stuff.
Personally, I like them because I get to see like what people's styles were and are, and they can become like a cheap, affordable prices that like works for everyone basically.
It's a new experience for me because I really don't have much experience in thrifting. But I went to Goodwill recently, and that was pretty cool. Going to stores like Goodwill, it's kind of fun to look around and look for clothes that have, like, I guess, a history to them. A lot of times they can be vintage, or a lot of times you have the freedom to kind of fix it up without being too worried about the price. Because sometimes when you'll go to like big retailer stores, such as like Forever 21 or stuff like that, you're kind of afraid to make it yourself because of how expensive it was. But I think with thrift stores, the clothes are cheaper, and so being able to customize them to make them fit to your own style is much easier and much less heavy on your pockets.
I feel like they're really good stores if you want trendy clothes, like cheap, because nowadays things in trend are like 80s and 90s, and so it's a good place to like go and get those sort of clothes.
It's pretty cool because you get to see like a lot of stuff that not everybody has. Like some people throw like really expensive stuff away, and you can easily get it. And it's pretty cool because you also get to see like, you know, you can make stuff out of thrifted clothes and stuff. And
Well, I've never gone to Salvation Army, but I've gone to quite a few thrift stores, and I think it can be really fun. I mean, especially if you're doing it with other people. And I mean, yeah, like if you just want to get like cheap clothes that are still really cute, I think it's like a good thing to do.
So, do you think that thrifting is impactful on the environment and more people need to thrift?
Yeah, because like obviously people are donating clothes and they can get clothes from there instead of buying brand new clothes, which means less fabric.
Yeah, definitely less clothes being made.
It reduces trash and waste.
It reduces trash. Like, people throw away their clothes, or you can give them to like Goodwill or Salvation Army, like for someone that actually needs it.
I think it does, because if you didn't thrift your stuff or like didn't donate it, you could just be going to waste, and we already have a bunch of trash everywhere, so I feel like giving it a new life helps a lot.
I think it might be good because rather than like recycling and like burning them or doing whatever you do to them, you're like recycling them in a way and giving them to people who needs them or wants them.
I feel like actually helps the environment because it reduces the production of new materials to make more clothes. So it definitely reduces the amount of clothes in circulation and helps out the environment and helps less resources be wasted.
I feel like it really helps our environment because when we're done with our clothes, we don't just throw them away and they end up in some landfill. They get reused for other people. So I feel like it really helps our environment.
Thrifting helps the environment a lot because a lot of people just throw away clothes because it's either they don't wear it or it's too small. And if you don't wear it, that's one, a waste of money and a waste of product, and two, it can also go to somebody who doesn't really have a lot of money, preferably like a homeless person because they consistently look for clothing, trash, and all that stuff. They even recycle because they need money.
It's definitely a positive. I feel like it's a lot more economical, and obviously you're not spending as much money, so.
The past few months and definitely the past 2 years, thrifting has definitely become more of the topic of discussion. It's not only is it super cute and super fun to do with your friends, it's also really sustainable and better for the environment. If you want, you can figure out how much of an impact you make on the environment, whether it be negative or positive, by going to this app called ThredUp. ThredUp is a online thrifting app, and it also helps you figure out your CO2 emissions when it comes to clothing and going to the mall, buying stuff, and where you shop, and all these other little intricate details that people oftentimes forget contribute to the environment. So you can go check it out. It's free, you don't have to worry about it, but you can definitely try figuring out your environmental impact. Thrifting, I will say, has definitely become more popular, and that's such a good thing because the more people go out thrifting, the more sustainable it is, and the more helpful it is for the environment. And I believe that's such a good thing. So just one thing I can say is just go out, have fun, save the environment, and most of all, look your best.
On a recent trip to Oregon, it occurred to Jack from John Barrett Middle School that with so many forest fires happening in recent years, it's more important than ever to save the trees.
This is Crestwell, Oregon, home of beautiful landscapes, green trees, and amazing wildlife. Although not touched yet, Crestwell could be greatly affected by nearby wildfires. Here in California, though, it is a little bit of a different story. Millions of people across the state have been affected by wildfires, destroying ecosystems, entire cities, and even causing fatalities. We need to stop these things from happening from beautiful places like Crestwell, Oregon. We need to come together to keep Oregon green. Thank you.
Protecting the environment is a global responsibility, and that means we need to lend support to the issues occurring in other parts of the world too. Take, for example, the bushfires in Australia. Inderkum stands with Australia, and so can you. Here's how.
Australia has been devastated by bushfires since June of 2019, and it's estimated that about 30% of the koala population has died due to these bushfires. But hope isn't totally lost. You can still help efforts to preserve wildlife and help efforts to end these bushfires at redcross.com.au. Donate today.
Bugs and insects are important to the Earth's ecosystems, but no one likes a litter bug, so if you know anyone who litters, make sure to check out these next few clips.
It was awesome! I went to the arcade today.
Really?
Yeah.
That was so good, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, why'd you throw that trash?
It's fine. It's just trash. Leave it. It's no big deal. Just like that.
Basically, just don't litter. There are consequences for littering. Our trash makes its way into the seas and oceans. Don't believe me? Just see for yourself.
This poor animal is stuck in the trash. Will you help it?
My name is Clara, and ocean pollution is bad because one day our world will be unhealthy, and the ocean makes up most of our world.
The ocean is dying. Keep the sea free of debris.
Urban sprawl? What does that mean? Should we be concerned? To find out, we turn to Sutter Middle School for answers.
We need to fight urban sprawl. Development eats up wild areas and farmland. If we don't fight urban sprawl, soon there will be no open space for wildlife. Everything will be covered by parking lots and shopping centers. What can we do? Join an environmental group, plant trees, write letters, support urban infill projects, build up instead of out, use public transportation, preserve wildlife habitats, and take care of the earth. Fight urban sprawl.
Up next, we have an original poem written by Jillian about the dangers of plastic on our environment. Please enjoy.
Have you been to the ocean before? Rolling golden hills slope into soft sand beaches and shores, home to a million species and more. Well, there's a problem here. Here's what you have to hear. Did you know that by the year 2050, there could be more plastic in the ocean than fish? More plastic pieces than stars in the Milky Way. 50% of our plastic we use just once and throw away. Bottles litter the sand. Temperature is rising on sea and on land. Our seas are filled with disease. Corals bleached of their vibrant colors. Whales are bleached. For ages we ignored the science and continued disputing, wasting, discarding, polluting.
us in the sea, on land, and yes, even in the air. It covers 70% of the planet, but less than 3% is safe to drink. That's why it's important to conserve water as much as possible. So here are some ways you can do that.
Trinity and Serenity, it's time for you guys to brush your teeth.
House leaks can waste nearly 1 trillion gallons of water each year nationwide. Many leaks can be easy to fix, you just have to find them. Listen for the sound of dripping water. Look for unusual moisture around drains and shower heads. And check under pipes for pools of water. Most leaks can be fixed using plumber's tape and a wrench. Anyone can be a water spots detective. For more tips on identifying stopping leaks, visit www.bewatersmart.info.
The average household of about 3 people in the California region uses about 304 gallons a day. Around 55% of water is used for outdoor consumption and 45% for indoor use. Ways to conserve water are installing high-efficiency toilets and washers, taking shorter showers of around 5 to 7 minutes, fixing leaky faucets, and much more. By incorporating these changes into your life, we can make a difference. To learn more information, go to www.bewatersmart.info.
For our last video today, Yen Tran will show us that if we take care of the earth, it will take care of us. This is the only planet we have, so we better make the best of it.
Our planet Earth.
This has been a great decade. The past 10 years from 2010 to 2019 have been full of memes, joy, and childhood memories. On a more serious note, the Earth is dying.
We have been making our planet worse by deforestation, hunting, and overfishing.
Not only that, but the world is going through pollution, and billions of carbon dioxide is going through the atmosphere. The Earth provides many things to us.
It gives us food, air, resources to develop civilizations today. Most importantly, it's our home.
What can we do to help the Earth?
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Cut down on what you throw away to conserve natural resources and landfill space.
Conserve water. The less water you use, the less runoff and wastewater that eventually end up in the ocean.
Shop wisely. Buy less plastic and bring a reusable bag. But if you do buy plastic, recycle and don't litter.
Don't send chemicals into our waterways. Choose non-toxic chemicals at home, work, school, or anywhere.
Educate. When you further your own education, you can help others understand the importance and value of our natural resources.
Plant a tree. Trees provide food and oxygen.
Help today and clean up our Earth.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode of SEVA TV. Thank you for joining us, and remember, if you'd like to see more student videos or want to find out how you can enter into the SEVAs, check out our website at secctv.org. I'm Nabayo, and thanks for watching. Although it's not the end of the world just yet, it is the end of our show. Until next time, don't forget to reduce, reuse, and recycle.